All right, well, let's just start with some squats to warm up. We'll start with just basic old squats, warm up our lower body. Band, a medium band or a heavy band, whatever we choose. We're not going to use it for the workout today. Go ahead and add those arms up. I'll wait a couple more minutes just to explain the other stuff that we're doing. All right, let's bring it into our down dog. And let's get in that deep squat. So walk those feet forward or your hands back and try to get in that squat position. And then here, work on those hips a little bit if you can. And then a little challenge, you can totally just stay here and go forward and stretch your hammies. Or if you can, from here, what I want you to do, put one hand in front and one hand behind hand, and you just come up and then come back down. So we're here, you're gonna go up and down. Or if you're like, nope, that's not what I'm doing this morning, then go ahead and stretch those hamstrings and then get back down in that squat. So we'll stay down here for a few more. If you can, if not, just do the stretching that you can do. Good. All right, let's go down to the floor. And then I know that sometimes this can hurt the knees. So what you want to do is start here and just gently keep those legs out in front. So it's here. So if you want, just bring both those knees and up and then drop them to one side and then drop them to the other. So warm up those knees and those hips. And then once you're ready, then you're going to make it a little bit harder when you come up. If and when you're ready. If not, continue on the floor with your hip drops at 90-90. But if you're up for it, bring it on up. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip it over to down dog again. Flip it over to that down dog. Stretch the hamstrings, the calves. Pedal out a little bit. And then let's go ahead and come on up. And then let's do a little bit of quad stretching. Good morning, Renee. Little quad stretch. So we will use an easy band for a little bit of a warm up, but it's a very quick little band warm up. And then we're going to do some balance work today. So keep doing your stretches, and then when you're ready, go to your hammy stretches. So good morning, Alana. So I just wanted to let you guys know what we'll do is keep doing your stretches. So you'll want to use 2 weights. So we're going to do the single leg balance in a row. So we're going to do that for your hamstrings. Go ahead and do your spinal twist. And then we're going to do a back lunge and then overhead. And then we're going to do some little squats on our toes with bicep curls. And then we'll go to the floor for an exercise. So you want to use 2 weights that you can do a row with it. And then that 1 weight where you do a back lunge and overhead. So I'm going to start with 10s to give you an idea of like, that's what I'm going to start with. I think that's a little light, but I'm sore as well. So let's go ahead and put our band on. And then if you have multiple sets of weights, you can switch out your weights. That's cool. But not too heavy today. Put that band on. And then let's start squats right away. We'll just start our basic squats with the band on. Try to activate those glutes. Push through those heels. Really try to feel it in those glutes. Core tight. And then let's start our monster walks. Forward and back. Little squat position. Forward and back. So we're going to mix it up a little bit. So the next one, we're going to go forward with our monster walk, and then we're going to shuffle back. So forward with your monster walk, however far you want to go, but then you got to shuffle back. Keep going, monster walk forward, shuffle back. Get one more. core tight. All right, so then we're right here, and all I want to do is lateral lift with that band on. Keep that toe facing forward so you're not opening up, you know, where we're not doing this thing like this weird kicky thing. Make sure that you're trying to focus on those glutes. Let's go to the other side, warming up. Woo! All right, this is getting me. Not sure if I said good morning, Renee and Alana, but good morning. Glad you guys are on. Good, good, good. Okay, let's go a little bit of sideways. Just sideways walking. Again, trying just to activate those glutes. Play around with your toes in, toes forward, toes out. Just kind of play around with it. See if you can get those glutes to fire. Couple more. Woo! And good. Okay, hopefully we got a little bit warmed up and our heart rate got up. Okay, so the first one is we're gonna do a single leg RDL with a row. Now, the thing behind today is balance. The goal is balance more than anything. So don't worry about getting super low on your row. Right here is fine. And then just give me a good row. If your balance is not working today, well, you can always put that foot behind you and do the row. If you're gonna not have your balance. Oh, I don't have my words today. All right. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and start with our single leg balance and an RDL, and then row with that leg up. Nice and slow. The goal is about 20 repetitions, or not 20, 10 repetitions in the amount of time that I have. I have about 40 seconds on the clock. So again, go slow. Hold at that bottom position for that row. Working our balance. And rest. Good. Okay, so put one weight down, and then you know that leg that you were just standing on, that leg is gonna stay stable, and you're gonna still put that other leg back. So still kind of focusing on that single leg. So now we're going back lunge, overhead press. Bring that weight down, and then overhead press it. Go ahead and start. Now, if you're feeling like, ooh, I can challenge myself, bring that knee up when you go to your overhead press. If you want, bring that knee up, but it's totally cool to just work your balance and just bring it to the middle, to the floor. You don't have to bring that knee up. Good. Okay, so now we're going to do the other leg, and we're going to do a tricep kickback instead of a row. All right, so let's go to that other leg. Balance, and then kick back. Bring it back in. Balance, kick back. And this one you might have to switch out weight if your weights are a little heavy for the kickback. Balance, kick back. Good morning, Abby. We're on our second leg, so why don't you go ahead and just do your stretches and warm up. And then after we're done with this round, I'll have you jump in. But just warm up, stretch, use your band. This is a long one, huh? Good, okay. Put that one weight down, so we're gonna do the same thing. That back lunge with that weight coming down to overhead. You wanna work your balance more, bring that knee up, but you don't have to. Think about your core when you're coming down and you're doing that little bit of that rotation. Good. Okay, now grab both your weights. We're going to get wide plie, and we're going to make this a little bit tougher. You're going to go on your toes. So right here, we have 30 seconds. On your toes, if possible. If you're like, nope, that's not working. Tap your feet, put in that wide plie position. Toes turned out, knees turned out, core tight, and bicep curl. Woo. Good. All right, let's go to the floor. Go down to the floor, and we're going to get our jackknife. Squeeze those glutes at the bottom. Crunch hard. Good, and breath. Good, just go ahead and put that weight down, elongate, and then if you need to do any kind of stretching, stretch, and you get on up, get some water, figure out if that was the right weight for you, and then we'll do it again. All right, grab that water, and then after you go with your 2 10-pounders. All right, so let's go ahead and start back to our original leg, and we're going to do our single leg balance with our row. It's going to be with our row. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and start single leg balance and row. Again, working the balance. Not too worried about getting that stretch in the hamstrings because the focus is balance and our row. Again, if the balance is a little off today, you can always bring that foot back behind you and give me that row. Knee can come up in between or just meet back in the middle. All right, go ahead and put one weight down. We'll continue working that same leg forward. And let's go back lunge plus overhead. Knee can come up, can meet in the middle, floor. Think about that core when you're doing this little twisty thing. Utilize that core when you're coming up overhead. Good, all right. Let's go to the other leg with our single leg with our tricep kickback. All right, so other leg and kick it back. All right, let's go to our back lunge and our overhead. Looks good, you guys, looks good. Few more seconds. Awesome. All right, let's grab that other weight and let's go with our curls in that plie on the toes. Try to be up on those toes. If not, just put those heels down. Stay in this low squat, wide stance position. Woo. Try to go up on those toes. Come on, you can do it. Few more seconds. Stay up on those toes. Woo. Awesome. All right, let's go to jackknife. Go down to the floor. Really try to work those abs. Hover and crunch. And rest. Good, good, good. Okay, so do any stretching that you need to do down there. Grab another sip of water. We got time to do one more round of that, which I think is good. Sometimes it can get a little long doing single leg stuff for 3 sets. But I feel like the first round was kind of a learning round anyway, figuring out what we're doing. So let's go ahead and get one more round of this stuff. So we'll go back to our single leg plus our row. Okay. All right, you guys, last round. Let's go. Work that balance. Give me a good row. Make sure that you're still bent over when you're doing that row. It doesn't have to be super low, but just make sure that it is a back row. It's hard to really feel it in our back. Probably feeling it more just in your arms, but it is working those rhomboids, middle traps, working those little muscles in our legs. Awesome. All right, put one weight down. Let's go ahead to our back lunge and overhead. All right. We should have done a cardio day today since it's Halloween. We're probably going to eat candy. Should have done more cardio this morning. Didn't even think about that. All I know is those little Snickers are going to be the death of me. They're so good. I think I had 5 last night and then Lincoln cut me off. 10 more seconds. Awesome. All right, let's do the other side for our single leg and our tricep kickback. All right. Take your time. Take your time. Good. Good, good, good. Awesome. All right, put one weight down. Let's go ahead and our back lunge and overhead. Let's go ahead and start. can feel the muscles in my feet working. Woo. Awesome. All right, grab that other weight. Let's get our bicep curls on our tiptoes. All right, ready? 30 seconds, up on those toes. Sit that butt down low into those bicep curls. Looks good. Awesome, let's go to the floor, last jackknife. Good, keep going, keep going. We got 10 seconds and we're gonna have some time. So after this 10 seconds, I do wanna put our band back on. Renee, I want you to try the easy band, one of those easiest bands today if possible. And rest, awesome, awesome. All right, let's get that band on. Might as well keep a weight close just in case. We'll do a couple of standing and then we'll do a couple on the floor. Go ahead and start some squats while you're waiting for me. Just start squats. I'm just gonna pull up this timer so I don't have to pay attention. Keep doing your squats, squats, squats. Keep going with those squats. All right. We're going squat, knee up, kick out, knee back. So we have the same leg, squat up and down. Same side. Up, kick, in, down. And if it's a little much with the band, you can totally take it off or just don't kick as hard or as high. Good, let's do the other side. Squat, knee up, kick, back in. And I have a medium band on right now. It's helping giving me a little bit more range of motion. And then also I have that hip issue. So I'm trying to keep it strong without overdoing it. We'll see tomorrow. Good, squat, knee up, kick out. Good, okay, so now we're gonna go same thing, squat, knee up, kick behind you, bring it back in. So go back to that first knee, first leg, knee up, kick back, bring it back in, squat. Kick it back, in, squat, up, kick, up, squat. Kick it back. All right, let's do that other side, same thing. Squat, kick it backwards. Bring that knee up, back. Woo, okay, go ahead and rest. So we're gonna go squat and then a wider squat, narrow squat, and then the other side. So squat, sideways, lower, narrow, wide. Ooh, my butt's on fire. Good. All right, stand it on up. Give me some clamshells, single leg, clamshells, standing. Hold it out there. Pause. Or tight. Good, other side. With this looser band, I'm having to, there we go. With my loose band, I just brought it down a little bit, and that's making it harder. So if you also have that issue, just bring that band down. Core tight. Good. All right, let's go to the floor. Let's get some crunches. Go ahead and bring your hips up. No, I'm sorry, just crunches. Crunches. Crunches for now. So keep that band on and just start your crunches. You got 15 more seconds, and then we'll lift our butt up. 10 seconds. Just crunching. All right, give me some hip lifts. Give me that abduction and then up and down with those hips. Up and down, give yourself that resistance. Squeeze at the top. Now give me up, out, in, down. So same way, give me a hip lift and then abduct more and then bring it back down, in and down. Up, out, in, down. Keep going, you got 10 more seconds here. Keep your butt up and go in and out, butt off the ground. So hips are raised up and then in and out. In and out with those knees. Keep it wide. Now keep your butt up there and give me some pulses, just up and down, pulse, 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 up and down. Don't go all the way to the floor, just pulse, pulse. We got 10 more seconds of pulses. And then now hold it, just hold it up top. Give yourself that resistance, squeeze those glutes, pull that belly in and just hold. 10 seconds. And rest. Okay, so that was our 30 minutes